Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Friday. It's the 29th of November 2024. Going to look at the featured 7th race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 7th from Aqueduct, which is a feature of the late November racing season at Aqueduct. It is the Fall Highweight Stakes. It's going for a purse of $150,000. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 9 horses, going 1,200 meters is 6 furlongs on the main track. Still have some good handicap weights in this one, though. I'm going to go with the number 9 horse, Giant Mischief, as a top selection. We're going to go 9,826 in the superfecta. 9,826 super, top selection 9 horse, Giant Mischief. 4 will by Into the Mischief. Brad Cox trains. Manny Franco gets to mount. They ran the horse most recently in the optional 100 claimer at Keeneland, 6.5 on the 12th of October. First start back since last year's Malibu was a success, winning by 1 3/4 lengths at 85 cents to the dollar. He basically sat on the front end, he quickened up nicely, and he went away with it. Very strong run with 97 buyer. Back here facing older horses, second off the bench should be a lot stronger. Has a good running style for this race where you're going to see a lot of pace up front to close into. I think he can get the job done. He ran last year's Malibu at Santa Anita, 7 furlongs on the 26th of December, and he didn't run half bad. He finished third by 4 3/4 lengths. Speedboat Beach really freaked on the front end. This horse, he sat back early from the rail. He moved a little bit late. You know, maybe a better poster would have suited him better, but he got down the race course well. And then late November last year at Churchill, 7 furlongs and optional 100 claimer. First off the little bit of refreshing. He finished second by 1 1/4 lengths that day. He stalked. He needed something more, but again, I've seen worse races for him. Early on in his season, in his career, they tried him routing. He ran an okay second in the Springboard Mile, where he just kind of yielded before the wire, and then ran the Rebel of 2023 at Oakland on the slump, where he just didn't do a lot of running. I think cutting back to a sprinting trip is something he wants to do. He's back at it here today, 9-5. I know it's a crap price, but he could definitely win. I think the 8 horse Top Gunner for Brad Cox and Jose Lascano can win also. He ran most recently here in the Bold Ruler about a month ago over the 6, where he finished 5th by 5 3/4 lengths that day, where he lost all chance at the beginning of the race because he didn't get out of the gate so clearly. He stumbled out of it and was just behind the A ball, where he got out of the gate from a wide poster was terrifically 2 back in the Park Sprint at Park, 6.5 on the 21st September under the darkness of Park. So he won by 2 3/4 lengths that day. He had a wide trip, but he sat back early, closed into a good pace, and he got the job done. A very, very good run. He has some good sprinting ability. He's trained nicely into this one. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. And even the 2 horse Super Chow, he gets David Egan up today on this one. But this horse, again, he hasn't run half bad either. You know, he won the Maryland Sprint, came back from a disappointing race at Delaware, and then ran that Park Sprint where he just, again, couldn't get into it. His biggest problem is he likes to drift. He did that quite a bit last year, and it cost him a few races. Definitely cost him the Carter last year. But he won the Tom Fool drifting. He won the Toboggan drifting last year. If he keep a straight course, he could win. Trained well in South Florida. 6-1, I'll give him a shot on the ticket. He's a horse for course kind of horse. Can't speak. But to recap my selection for the 7 from Aqueduct, now it's the Fall Highweight. We're going to go take the 9 horse Giant Mischief. Give kudos to the 8 horse Top Gunner and the 2 horse Super Chow. 9,826 super, 9,882 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck everyone.